Horror. We've all seen it, we've all loved it, we've all been into it in our own time in our lives, and nobody can deny it at all. And everybody likes their own type of horror. Gruesome, psychological, whatever you want. But I'm not here to discuss that. I'm here to discuss one thing only. Horror games and their fandoms. Especially the indie ones. So, without further ado, let's get started with... An indie horror game is a game made by either one or a small group of developers working together to publish a game. It does not require a big publisher like the ones you know already. It only requires you to make the game, publish it, and hope for the best. And many indie games rely on two major factors to get popular. One, the genre you're basing your game off. Two, the fandom that makes it more popular. And this gets us to our next point, that is, in any franchise in this world, you will notice that the fandom draws the biggest and most important picture or the reputation of the franchise itself. And we've already seen what they can do to make one franchise even the worst one possible, but we're not talking about this right now. I don't want to get so many hate and get cancelled right now. But back to business. How your fandom draws your game is how everybody is gonna see it. And we've seen numerous times how much love and commitment those indie games get from their fandoms through fan art, music, and even small games inspired by the games themselves. And I can show you some examples right here on the screen. But maybe you might be asking yourself, if the horror genre has such an awesome and wholesome community, why do everyone behave like this? Is there some explanation? Well, you don't need to be a therapist or understand high level of psychology to get this next point I'm mentioning. And that is, imagine you have a character that has been with you from the very start of the game. It's been helping you, teaching you everything about the game and everything you need. And just out of the blue, they get slaughtered. Like, I don't know how to tell you. That poof, they're gone. No mercy, no remorse, nothing at all. And it's like this for every single franchise. They're either dead from the start, or you see them die right in front of your eyes. A very entertaining method, isn't it? Like, what the hell? But jokes aside, what I'm meaning here, that with this, you get a very catching and emotional moment from your fandom, where they wish that their favorite characters would live a happier life. And this formula works wonderfully for every game that has adapted it. One problem though, you can't just put any character and kill them off. That wouldn't actually work. You need a story. You need an emotional connection to the players themselves. And Dan Salvato actually did that with Doki Doki. What a man. But there are a lot of indie horror games that you can mention. Mouthwashing, Five Nights at Freddy's, Poppy Playtime, Binti and Ink Machine, Little Nightmares, even though the second game was not, the first game was an indie game, so I'm still counting it. Frambo, Sally Face, Mad Father, Misao, Omori, Doki Doki, It's Not Me, It's My Basement, and Amanda, and many others that I have not mentioned. You okay, buddy? No, I'm not. Let me lay on the ground for a few seconds. And I haven't even mentioned the SCPs and the creepypastas. What the hell am I gonna do? Let me just finish this episode by one last thing, and that is, these communities are actually what brought us together under one single genre that has been our childhood and mine as well since the very beginning. And here, I'd like to thank you for everybody who watched the video until this moment. So please, don't forget to like, subscribe, and until next time, Jane.